Why you crying, see? She wiped her eyes again. I'm not, she said, lamely. Aaron's expression hardened and Crissy's gaze faltered under his stare. Tell me you don't want to talk to me about it. But don't be a liar, Cristina. Crissy's eyes shot to his quickly. I ain't a liar. Then stop lying. They had another stare down that lasted a few long seconds before Crissy finally broke down and another tear slid down her cheek. Aaron clenched his fist to stop himself from wiping it away. Tell me what up, see? Crissy didn't respond verbally, but she reached behind her to grab her book. When she opened it to the page she had just been writing on, she handed it to Aaron silently. He grasped the open notebook silently, but instead of reading it immediately, he continued to observe Crissy. She was biting her lip and fresh tears filled her eyes. He could sense her nervousness, and it made him nervous about whatever he was about to read. As his eyes scanned the page, he realized he was looking at a poem she had apparently just written. He trailed his eyes back up to the beginning of it and began reading. As he internalized every word on the page, understanding washed over him. Have you ever known a soul to burn her own body, break her own bones, spill her own blood? Each day, I lay down with a lie and wait for him to love me. I bruise, I burn, I break, I bleed, I grieve. He does not know how to love me, and neither do I. So you and old boy broke up again? Aaron asked, assuming that was who the poem was about. Crissy chuckled. Yes, we did. And I know I probably deserve the again part of your question, but we're broken up for good. I'm not going back. Aaron glanced at her briefly before returning his focus to the poem. You sure about that? He asked. Positive. Why now, if you don't mind me asking? Crissy shrugged and let out a heavy sigh. My eyes are just open. Now that I understand exactly who Akeem is, I know there's nothing about that relationship I want. There's nothing about him I want. So, who exactly is he? Aaron couldn't help but ask. Crissy scoffed. A loser, for real. He's a narcissist in the worst way. Reflecting on our relationship, I realized he was always the happiest when I was at my lowest. Years of subtly breaking me down made me believe I needed him, that no one could ever love me, would ever love me but him. He thrived off my dependency. Like, he lived for it. When he told me to jump, I did, without question. The few times I did question him, he made me feel like the dumbest person alive. I couldn't see it when I was in it, but I'm out now, and ain't no unseeing that. I'm done. Aaron was silent as he processed her words. Looking into her eyes, he saw their sincerity, believing she meant everything she said. He loved that for her, so he told her.